Okay, I got my light at 3%. There's 26%. That should be good enough for a small cave. Let's go ahead and go in here, shall we? So you can figure out where I am. There's an old sign here saying, please don't kill the bats. Let me sit down and look around here. Can't stand up in this part of the cave. I just want to take a look around. So look how rough the walls are here. Very rough rock. Good shaped cave though. The floor is mostly not too bad, but it's a bit uneven. Look over here. Look how there's kind of the ropery shape on the floor. Different color and shape on the seat or wall. So going through the cave here, there's sort of a trail to the left. So I'm going to somewhat stay to the left for now. Get a little closer here to this drop off. Make sure I don't plummet to my doom. So you'll notice there's an upper level and a lower level. I'm here by myself, so I'm going to be careful. So let's see if I can do this. Be funny if I couldn't get any farther. Okay, I see. The easy way is to the right. Okay, so let's go over here to the left. There's the way out. Probably the only way out, or at least the best way out. I'm gonna take off my backpack, so I don't have if I climb down with the backpack on, you know, it might sort of act like a pendulum and swing me around. Be a little more predictable if I'm not wearing it. All right. Oops, hang on. The easiest way is actually here in the middle. I just gotta aim my foot so I land where I want to be. All right, there. I'm down. All right, let me pan up. There's an upper level. There's a lower level. So underneath where I just dropped down, there's a lower level. So I'm going to go ahead and climb down here for a second. Leave my backpack right here since I'm not going very far. As you could get smaller and smaller, this lower level is a dead end. Right about where the entrance is. So basically when the ceiling collapsed, it collapsed both levels. The upper level creating an entrance, and the lower level creating a dead end. So your first question should be, okay, on the other side there, is there more cave or not? Well, without an entrance, good luck finding it. All right. You know, I wonder how far Superman's X-ray vision goes down into the ground. If he could look for caves, mines, gold deposits. They really leave ambiguous what Superman really can do. Probably because it's fake and it makes no sense anyway. Okay, so this is the way I just came. Notice it's kind of flat. Just have to hop up there to not be stuck down here. It's only about waist high. If it gets too hard, I'll put my gloves on. That'll help. Okay. I'm not going to attempt to get into this upper level, but I can peek, can I? There we are. Anything back there? Any bats or monsters? All right. All right. So from way back here, I'll turn around again so you can see. There we go. Now that's a cave. Cool. I'm going to put my backpack on so I can more easily get through here. Notice how the ceiling is a little bit low, but the floor is lowest on the left. So I'm going to go to the left here. Notice how the wall is gray down here. Oh, wow. This is really cool because you can see how the lower end is a dead end. Interesting. I'm almost standing up here. Not quite. I'm wearing a helmet though, just to be safe. You see how the floor, that little narrow walkway on the left, it gets narrower and narrower. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over here to the right side now. Change of pace. All right, no sign of bats, no sign of bears, no sign of bazookas. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna keep turning around looking back so you know where I am. See, from here, you can't even barely notice natural light. All right. Uh-oh. I think there's a little cliff ahead. I need to be, no, it's only a couple feet down. With the lighting, it's hard to see. All right. Notice that red rock would be like, you know, breaking the lining of the tube. So you're actually looking outside the tube. Notice I'm going downhill. Nice slope. Okay. Oh, wow. See? It's almost a perfectly straight line. You can see natural light from the entrance still. So without a light, you know, just put on your gloves and very, very carefully crawl out. But no, I'm not going to do that on purpose, just for practice. All right. See if I can keep going down the hill now. I'm standing up here. The ceiling's about 7 or 8 feet tall. I got some headroom. I like these easy caves. Just my speed. Especially when I'm by, whoa, myself. There's loose rock. Look how smooth and glossy the rock is at like the bottom half of the cave. And it's rougher at the top half. Same thing over here. It's really, really smooth on the bottom. Then a little rougher at the top. Fascinating. All right, then. Notice it looks like it's getting wider here, but it's not. I don't think it's a three-way. It just bulges to the left, but then the call goes right. Yeah. All right. Nothing to see here. Huh, nice. Yeah, see how sloped it is there. Little bit steep. Fascinating. And then the ceiling here, notice how uneven it is. It's like sagging down on the left side. Alrighty then. Okay, now we're having fun. So there's a tight crawl ahead. Long story short, I am not feeling motivated. Look how rough that floor is. So the possibility that I might actually get my clothes caught on that and stuck. If I remember right, I don't remember. Okay, yeah, I'm not even going to get any closer. I'm not even wearing gloves. So yeah, by myself, we'll call that good for now. But hopefully later this summer, I'll come back with more people. I'll bring a copy of the map. Maybe we'll try a little harder. Or not. It's up to the other people, what they want to try. All right. Oh, whoops. Got too close to the ceiling. I thought I had some headroom, but it's tricky when the floor and the ceiling are not parallel. If you're not careful, you can get up a little too close to the ceiling. From here, you can't even tell where the entrance is. It's like, wait a minute, this tube is a dead end. I'm trapped. But if you get closer, see, during daylight it's easier. Could you imagine being here at night so you don't realize you're at the entrance? Yeah. Yeah, caving at night is a lot trickier than during the day. It's a lot harder to find your way out. Did that in Eastern Oregon one time. It's like, I came back to the entrance, and it's like, all of a sudden I was outside. I'm like, wait a minute, what? This is weird. Alrighty then, well, this concludes my tour of this cave.